Do you ever get anxiety?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mental health is real.
Yeah. So you know, like anxiety comes from worrying about the future, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then and depression comes from worrying about the past, correct?
Yeah.
Uh,
Today is the yesterday or what is it?
what? No, I don't understand.
What is it? Today is the tomorrow you were so worried about yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. But no, so like we're saying, you know, you said you have immense anxiety, and I can kind of like see that with you, or like I don't know, I can just feel that. And like the thing is, so like for me as a guy personally, if I get to like 50, 60 years old, say, and like say I never built anything, like say like I never made this podcast, I just worked a 9 to 5 job every day, and I just did nothing with my life, you know. I would feel like at 50, 60 because as a man, like I was put on this planet to create things. That's what I was meant to do. That's my purpose. Like whether that's biologically, morally, or you know, naturally, that's my purpose is to create things. That's what gives me value to or that's what how I give value to other men. That's how I give enough value to have a family and kids or whatever. It all goes back to creating things because that's what men do. But for a woman, like if a woman gets like 40, 50 years old, and if we look right now at the demographic of the saddest women or the saddest demographic of people, it's 40 and up women. The people on most antidepressants, 45 and up women, single women. And when we look at these things, we start to notice that the depression and the rates that they're at, and the reason why they're all on all these drugs and stuff, is because if you don't live within your purpose as a woman and you make it to 40, 50 years old, then you will be depressed. And the sad thing is that for most women, their purpose is in children because having a child is something I can't do. I can't push a child out of my butthole. Now, like y'all can definitely push a child out because that's what you were literally naturally biologically designed by God to do. And so y'all's purpose is usually children. And like I understand like you want to travel, you want to do all this stuff, but I always like to ask people at the end of the day, you know, like why are you who you are? Like if I was born in India, I would have been a Hindu. Like you're not who you think you always are sometimes. Sometimes you are only who you are because you were born in a certain environment. Your environment is your destiny. And especially for women. And it's just like when you say those things like you want to travel, you want to do these things, I just hope that you think about why you have those opinions. Is it because a lot of people on Instagram over the last 2 decades have been traveling like crazy and pushing it all over the internet to where we all want to do this? Or is that because that is truly in your purpose of what the best thing is for you to do, what's going to make you the most happy, you know?